Fundamental duties. Fundamental duties in the Indian Constitution. Constitutional basis and historical development. Incorporated in Part 4A of the Constitution, Article 51A. Added by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976. Based on recommendation of Swaran Singh Committee. Initially contained 10 duties, 11th added by 86th Amendment Act 8 2002, inspired by Constitution of USSR and other socialist countries. Complete list of fundamental duties, Article 51A. Original 10 duties. A. To abide by the Constitution and respect its ideals and institutions, the national flag and the national anthem. B. To cherish and follow the noble ideals which inspired our national struggle for freedom. C. To uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India. D. To defend the country and render national service when called upon to do so. To promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all people of India, transcending religious, linguistic, and regional or sectional diversities, to renounce practices derogatory to the dignity of women. To value and preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture. To protect and improve the natural environment, including forests, lakes, rivers, and wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures. To develop scientific temper, humanism, and the spirit of inquiry and reform. To safeguard public property and to abjure violence. To strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity so that the nation constantly rises to higher levels of endeavor and achievements. 11 duty added in 2002. K. Who is a parent or guardian to provide opportunity for education to his child or as the case may be, ward between the age of 6 and 14 years. Nature and characteristics. Legal status. Non-justiciable, non-enforceable by courts. Moral and civic obligations. No legal sanction for violation. Educational and promotional in nature. Scope and application. Apply only to citizens, not to foreigners. Complement fundamental rights and directive principles. Correlative to constitutional provisions. Integral to democratic system. Relationship with other constitutional provisions with fundamental rights. Duties serve as limitations on rights. Balance between rights and responsibilities. Rights and duties are correlative, essential for enjoyment of rights. With directive principles, both are non-justiciable, complementary to each other, promote similar constitutional values, part of common constitutional scheme. Judicial interpretation of and enforcement. Landmark cases. AIMS Students Union versus AIMS 2001. Government of India versus George Philip 2006. Ranganath Sharma versus State of Uttar Pradesh. Judicial approach. Courts cannot enforce duties directly, can consider while interpreting statutes used in public interest litigations, educational and awareness role, implementation mechanisms, legislative measures, prevention of insults to National Honor Act 1971, Protection of Civil Rights Act 1955, Environment Protection Act 1986, Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act 2009, Executive Actions, National Awards for Exemplary Service, Educational Programs in Schools and Colleges, Public Awareness Campaigns, Integration in Civil Service Training, Critical Analysis and Significance, Positive Aspects, Remind citizens of their responsibilities, strengthen democratic processes, promote national integration, encourage active citizenship, complement rights with duties, criticism and limitations, vague and ambiguous language, non-justiciable nature, lack of legal enforcement mechanism, overlap with existing laws, limited public awareness, contemporary relevance, national importance, essential for national development, promote constitutional morality, strengthen democratic values, foster national pride, social significance, promote social harmony, encourage environmental protection, support gender equality, preserve a cultural heritage, educational value, part of educational curriculum, promote scientific temper, encourage excellence, develop responsible citizenship. Recommendation for better implementation. Legal reforms. Make specific duties enforceable. Provide clear definitions, establish implementation mechanisms, create awareness programs. Educational initiatives include in school curriculum, organize awareness campaigns, training for teachers and educators, public discussions and debates. Institutional mechanism, National Commission for Fundamental Duties, monitoring and evaluation systems, integration with local governance, community participation programs. Fundamental duties serve as a constant reminder to citizens that while the Constitution specifically confers on them certain fundamental rights, it also requires them to observe certain basic norms of democratic conduct and democratic behavior. They essentially contain just a codification of tasks integral to the Indian way of life, connecting to nation's past to its present and future. That's it for this topic.